Hey guys, sorry, I have filmed this so many times, so I keep getting interrupted and stuff by Sam, by just different things. So, I finally have time to really film this, so make sure you subscribe, turn on the notifications, follow me on Instagram at LollyForever, follow me on TikTok at LollyForever1, and follow my dog Instagram page, Sammy4Life. I'll post on it soon. And ignore my messy hair, I was just improvising, just for the fun of it. This is going to be a little bit of a different video, because later on, I have to make a birthday card for my dad, because tomorrow is his birthday. So that's something, and yeah, so, I want to talk about this, I don't know if it's a trend or something, but it's a thing that I saw Piper Raquel and Elion Walmsley do on TikTok. And I did it yesterday. I posted 4 TikToks doing it, and I'm going to take some more photos in a few minutes so I can post it again. And I'm thinking of doing this trend every once in a while, or kind of on more of a schedule. That way, because it's really, really fun, and I can do it with different questions. And it's a trend where you take a photo. I don't know if it's a trend or not, but you take a photo and then you put words on it, like what my past self would want to know or something. And then you take a photo, and then you put a question that your past self would want to know. And then you take a photo, and then you put the answer to it, and you do that with a couple of them. And the very one that stood out to me is, this one was very random, but it's something I feel like my past self will want to know, is, do I like ketchup? Do I still like ketchup? And then I put the answer as yes, one kind, and we eat cups of it when we have it, because that is so true. And I will only eat one kind of ketchup, Heinz ketchup is the only good kind in my mind. And I physically will eat ketchup by itself as a snack. I'm not joking. And Heinz ketchup does not last long around me, because I like it. I'm a picky eater. Heinz ketchup is one of the few things I actually like, and one of the few things I actually will eat, and I eat it as a snack. There's so many times when my dad will buy Heinz ketchup, and then I'll literally fill up a cup worth, and then I'll take this a really tiny spoon, because we have some tiny spoon, and then I'll put the spoon in it, and then I'll sit down and watch YouTube and TikTok, and I'll be eating it. I go through Heinz ketchup like they're gonna stop selling it. I love it. And that's a very random question that I thought would be cool. And I used to kind of different kinds of ketchup, but then over time I kind of just realized that in my mind Heinz is the only good one. Then there was one that this one was a really good one, is, do I do gymnastics? And it's because my past self would have definitely asked that question, because I remember begging, constantly begging, and when can I start gymnastics? Can I do gymnastics? I want to do gymnastics so badly, and so badly, and I never did. And I gave you a really good answer. I don't remember the exact answer that I put, but I put something along the line of, no, we found ourselves and we're training to be a pop star. And the reason I never did gymnastics was a lot of reasons. Reason one is my mom was worried that I was gonna fall and get hurt reason too is my mom wasn't sure if it was just a phase, because I did at one point go through a phase once that like I can remember, where I really liked the movie Trolls, and now I absolutely hate it. Like I like the movie Trolls, and for like a very short time period, like I saw it, like I was so excited, like I saw it in theaters, like then I liked the movie, and then like over time, like my parents got me like troll stuff for like Christmas, and then randomly one day I woke up and I'm like, I don't like this movie anymore, and then I discovered I hated the movie, and yeah, and I hated it ever since. No offense to people who do like the movie. I'm sure it's great for you, but not for me. And I like kind of felt bad because of the fact that like family had gotten me like troll stuff, and like they spent money on that sort of stuff. And then for me to randomly wake up and hate it, but yeah. I don't feel bad anymore though, because over time I realize there's gonna be times when something like that happens. And I don't want to spend my whole life feeling bad about one little thing. So yeah. Yeah, she wasn't sure if it was a phase. Also, she wasn't sure if like something was gonna happen and I was gonna start bleeding. Like she didn't want something serious to happen. So, especially knowing that like I can't do a handstand, like she just like for safety reasons wanted me to wait until I was old enough to, and like until I was around like 11 at least. And then I was at the point of like, I'm, okay, this is something I really want to. And then she would be like, okay. I don't know, because I don't really 100% know on that. Because of the fact that by the time I was old enough to really say like, hey, this is something I really want to do, can I please do this? Like, I it was a different story. Because by that point, I didn't want to do it anymore. Like, it's not for me. Like, yes, gymnastics is amazing, but not for me. Then there was one that, like, really got to me. Like, then there was one that was a little bit more emotional, which was, am I dating my crush? And I like put the answer along the lines of, basically I spoke the truth on it, which I put the answer along the line of like I said something like, I I know unfortunately we lost him twice. Unfortunately we lost him once. Wait, let me re-say that. No, unfortunately we lost him once. And we thought, wait, okay, I kind of remember what I said now, so I'm gonna sing. Unfortunately, we thought he would always be there, and we thought we would never lose him, and we lost him once, and like cried about it, and cried about it because we missed him so much, and then we lost. Then he acted like we were the greatest person on earth, and then we lost him a second time because we were having too much fun to tell him. And what I mean by that is that literally what happened was that I didn't tell him I had a crush on him at first, because I thought he would always be in my life, and I thought I would never lose him. And then the first time I lost him, it got to me really bad, and it got to where like I physically was in tears on multiple occasions about it, because like my mom would say something like, oh, like go clean your room, or like she would tell me to do like chores or something. Like she would like give me like a chore or something to do, and then that would set me off. And then I would go in my room and I would just break down because I missed him. And then I found him again. And then he acted like I was the greatest person on earth, like so excited to see me. And then I lost him a second time. And yes, I miss him. Yes, I hope to find him, but I'm okay. This time I feel like this time I'm handling it better because this time I do feel like it was something that like I had my chance, but I was having too much fun on just hanging out with him and seeing him. And also we didn't really get like a private moment, and what I mean by that is like we were in the waiting room, with a bunch of people, and I don't want to like say it in front of people. Oh, and also I don't want to like, if he did reject me, I want to wait until like the end of like music class. That way I wouldn't have to go through music class after being rejected. But also a part of me was like, he probably won't, I don't know. And then I just never told him. I was just like, I completely forgot I was having so much fun. So yeah, I'm okay. That one was like, to answer that one, it was kind of like, well, that happened. So yeah. Then there was one that I did that was really good. And like um, this one was good and different. And did I ever get, or did I get over my fear of singing? And then I put the answer as yes, our crush helped us. Yes, our crush helped us with it, and now we sing for two. Now we take voice lessons, and from the two world's best voice teachers. Or something. I put the answer as something like that because, in my opinion, I think Allison Porter and Carrie Larson are like two of the world's best voice teachers. And so, yeah, like, I mean, and that's great. That one, like, putting the answer for that just made me happy. Then there was one that I did, and which was, this one is one that, like, I did it because I kind of know the answer to, but also something more, like, other people would have to answer, which is, am I popular? And I put yes, because generally I do feel like I am kind of popular. Like, I feel like the reason behind this is that when I do voice lessons and dance lessons, everyone wants to be my friend, but I choose to only have a few. Right now, if I had to pick, like, there's people, like, I like to say that, like, now, if I had to pick, and there's two people that, like, I are two dance friends of mine who were friends, like, and that's something, and we talk through Instagram every once in a while, like, we'll DM and stuff. We met in dance class, and that's Allie and Sophie. And then there's then there's one person that, like, I technically we're friends, but we're on good terms is how I like to put it. Like, we're on good terms. We're technically friends. And like, all, like their posts and stuff on Instagram. But we don't ever really talk or anything through Instagram. We used to, and sometimes, but not really anymore, which is Linnea. And that's cool, we're on good terms, and nothing bad. Then but then there's a lot of people that, like, we're that like I'm on good terms with, and some of them are like I may be friends eventually, but like I'm still kind of like getting to really know them. And like there's a couple of them. There's a couple people from like dance and stuff that like follow me on Instagram, and like that's really cool. And like I choose not to have a lot of friends. So like I don't really know if there's anyone right now that I would be like, okay, maybe we're friends. But there are people that I'm like on good terms with. And like I'm on good terms with everyone in dance and voice. As in fact, there's some that like constantly like are liking my posts and stuff, and that's really cool. That's really cool to know that like because of the free Saturday dance class that Guy Group does, because of that first up, it gives me a chance to dance, but it also helped. It got me followers. Like, it got me some new Instagram followers. And, like, what I mean by it gives me a chance to dance is it's just an extra dance class that I get to do. And stuff. I'm confused because Geiger never posted the scholarships for this month. So, yeah. And that's something that I'm just gonna wait and see. Because I'm just gonna wait and see with that. Because I really want it. And if it doesn't happen for me, I'm happy for whichever two people do get it. Because for those who don't know, Guy Crew has a scholarship program, and I applied for one. And well, I applied for it twice because the first time I didn't fill out the whole thing, and because I didn't realize we had to, and then the second time I filled out the whole, and yeah, and I'm really happy. It's something that I really want to happen. I don't know if it is going to happen, but I know that if I do get it, I'm going to be beyond grateful for it, and that's something special. I'm grateful for every opportunity I get. Even when I just get the chance to get spotlighted, I did in dance class or a voice lesson. When I get a chance to get spotlighted in a voice lesson, I'm beyond grateful for it, even though everyone usually gets spotlighted in the voice lessons I do. And also, when I get spotlighted in dance class, I'm beyond grateful for it. And the reason is because they easily could have chose someone else. Or it easily could have not happened, but it did happen. So I'm very grateful for it. And even even with the free Saturday dance class, and I'm grateful for even being in class. Even though it was free and you didn't have to pay for it, I'm beyond grateful for it. And when my parents do pay for a dance class, I'm beyond grateful for it. Because I'm grateful for every opportunity, because it could have easily not happened. And then there was one that I did that it was a really hard one because I don't really know the answer to it, which is, am I still shy? That one is a hard one to answer. I would say I literally put the answer as no, only because it's a hard one for me to answer because of the fact that, just because of the fact that I'm always around family or people on Zoom. I'm always around family or famous people on Zoom. I'm always around family, famous people on Zoom, and just people in voice lessons and dance dance classes or dance lessons and people who are professional, like dancers, singers, or like teachers, like dance teachers or voice teachers. So like to answer if I'm shy anymore, I can't really answer it because I haven't really been around new people in the way that like I would usually be shy. But I generally, the last time I was around that sort of situation, there's an airplane. So we're just gonna like give it a moment. Yeah. But anyway, the last time I was around in that situation, where I would be shy, was like at music class. The last time I saw my crush, and something actually happened that day that I found out later. There's someone that works there and like sometimes pops in for music class, who like me and my parents gotten to know really well because we were going for so long. Like I was doing music class for so long and stuff, so we like gotten to know this like one person, and they literally told my dad, and she's completely different now. Like she's not as shy anymore. And so the answer to that is no. I don't think I'm shy anymore due to like now it's more on the fact, oh wait, that was not the last time. It's more on the fact that usually, only it's not me being shy now, it's usually only I don't decide to make friends right away. It's like, I'm the sort of person that like, if there's someone that I'm like, maybe one day we could be friends, I give it like a month, and then after like a month of like, after a point where like I really gotten to like know them, then it's like maybe not. I just choose not to have a lot of friends because that what works for me. That what like works best for me is to not have a lot of friends. I would rather have a couple real friends and the ones that I have in my life right now versus have a bunch of friends and none of them being real. That's how I am. And also, I just don't like having a ton of friends. And, like, I generally just don't like to have a ton of friends. And that is something that I don't know if it's because of the few times that I, like, actually started to, like, kind of make friends. And, like, I kind of ended up just, like, over time we went our separate ways. And I don't know if that's the reason. And that has really only happened twice. Which was with music class. And then, in that case, it was really only my crush. Oh, wait, no, there was that one girl. Okay. It was like my crush and one other person that quit music class. But they're still incredible. And also, a couple of years ago, where life just took us in separate ways. But I don't think that's the reason. I just don't like to have a ton of friends. But I put the answer as something as like, no, our crush helped us grow out. Our crush helped us with it. Because he really did. Like, he was the one that, like, was friends with everyone at music class. And, like, I feel like over time, over time I just kind of realized that, like, I feel like seeing that and, like, him, like, constantly, like, trying to, like, talk to me and stuff, like, I because of that, I feel like that's what made me not as shy. Like, am I still shy to this day? I can't answer that because I don't really know. And, so yeah. But also, like, it was fun doing, like, these trends. It was just something fun, like, some fun trends. and stuff. Like, it was a lot of fun to like do this like trend or something, and yeah, and I'm just like, I'm excited because we're getting closer to my birthday, and it's in like, I think like either 19 or 20 days, but I'm excited because it's getting closer to me going to the squad tour, or I'm getting excited because it's going to give me a chance to just go to the squad tour and just have fun and enjoy celebrating my 17th birthday, because I feel like I'm always working towards being a perfectionist and like training to be a pop star and stuff, and to just get to go and have fun, like to get to go and have fun, knowing that like I'm going and I'm having fun, but also knowing that in the process I'm helping Piper or fix her mental health that's never gonna be fixed. It's because the past like 3 years have not really been the greatest, and for her, like, you know, like just by going and like getting to like do that, like that means so much to me, to like get to have fun, and I'm in the process helping someone that like I gotten to really know on social media, and someone that like I dream of one day going on tour with, and I dream of that. Will it happen? Maybe. I hope so. But you never know. But I'm gonna say peace out. This video was something different, and I want to like answer some of that stuff. Peace out.